So, how many different types of orgasms can women have? Seven we got over there. Anyone else? Seven is the main answer. Well, as one of my teachers once said to me, Laura Doe from the University, there are as many different types of orgasms as there are women. So it's infinite. And I was like, no, it can't be. And then I went on my own personal journey, and it turns out me as a man is all the same. I could have an orgasm on my eyebrow, on my ear. I could have it anywhere on my body now. Again, it's just a neat party trick that anyone can do, and then just carry on with your life. But these neat party tricks can be used to do various things. Like, if anyone's taken plant medicines, instead of taking plant medicines, you get into these orgasmic states, and you could reach the plant medicine states. You could reach higher states of consciousness, and if you do it enough, you know how to get there quicker, because we're humans and we know our own bodies, so we get to the places we want to get to the quickest. Just like working a machine or driving a car, it takes a bit of time to figure out, but then you could drive the car whilst listening to music, talking to the kids in the back, and all of a sudden it's fine. Same with your human body, same with the male body, and same with the female body. I discovered that every woman, everyone's got, every woman and every man, and everyone's got the same buttons, but some of them need to be pressed in unique combinations in order for them to unlock. So what I teach in my work is just simple anatomy, just simple ways on finding where these buttons are and finding out what their favorite buttons are and the unique combinations that they like. And as women are women, they're kind of like cats. They're not predictable like men. They're always changing, but at least you got something rather than nothing. So when I'm giving client sessions, I do a thing called Yoni mapping. This is a second session that I do for my clients. But also when I have a lover and I want to go deep with her, I play a game called What Do You Like from Making Out to Making Love? That's not what we're going to do here. You guys could do that at home. But it's just basically like I need to be kissed in a very unique way. I love my body to be touched in a very unique way. I like to make love in a very unique way. And obviously you learn all the different dick ninja skills today. So I like certain things that normal people don't know about. So it takes not long, to be honest, to train somebody up. It turns out women are pretty good at picking up skills. Dudes take a little bit longer because we got to perfect it in our brain first and make sure it's perfect, and then we want to be like the best at it. Women use their intuition, men use their logic. Women just randomly end up just doing stuff and it feels great. Men takes a little bit longer. So this is why I teach very differently. So what is it I said? As long as I could, teach a 5-year-old, if I could make it sense for a 5-year-old, I could make it sense for your husband. So, so we're going to break down your partner's pleasure pathways. We're going to see how she likes to be touched. Is it the grounding earth touches? Is it the watery sensual touch? Is it the fiery touch? Or is it the air touch? Now you've had it all on your body, so now you know what it feels like. And I hope you're paying attention how she was touching you, because that's how she kind of likes to be touched. So it wasn't probably a wet touch like this. It's probably slower and a little bit deeper. So you're always listening on how they're behaving, because we do things to other people thinking they're like us. So very often men will touch women's vagina straight away because guess what we like? We love our dicks to be touched straight away. Because you're like us, right? You're exactly the same as us. No, you're not. You're different. Everyone's different. So it's just knowing that that's just natural behavior and not blaming and shaming them for it. It's just like we just think everyone's us. And that's why it's nice to teach people that people are a little bit different and they're going to give the clues on what they like. When people are making love, it's you notice that men move a little bit like this and women move a little bit different. But when people are making love, this energy usually wins. And then you don't really know how the woman moves. So on my journey, I just listened to their body. And again, monkey see, monkey do. I'm just mimicking what they're doing. I'm just doing the hard work, guys. I'm just trying to figure out the women. And I'm only going to teach you a few basic things. There's so many things you can learn out there. But I'm a guy and I'm busy. As long as I've got a few foundational pieces and just master those few foundational pieces, I've had a very peaceful life ever since practicing just a few basic things. Yoni mapping is one of them. So once you find out her favorite 2 touches, you find out how she likes her breast to be touched. Here's a fun little exercise. Oh, I might not be because you guys are couples. Usually in a single audience, I ask the ladies, hey, show me how you like your breast to be touched. So ladies, show us how you like your breast to be touched. I'll show you, I'll play along. This is how I like my breast to be touched. That's how I like my tits to be touched. So women, I like to see, just mimic it on the air. Men, pay attention. Oh, very nice. Ooh. Tiger claws are out there. We've got the hand bra. Very psychedelic, that one over there. And then I asked the ladies, how do men touch your breasts? And then they show me this move. So it's very different on how women touch their own breasts compared to how, not saying the partners here in this room are like that, but when women are single, they notice that men do one move. So it's basically showing your partner what you like. And then I'm going to teach you some different moves like the figure of 8 and the butterfly stroke. And from the breast touch, we go to the outside of the yoni touch to see how they like to be touched. Again, it's best to ask the person that owns the vagina and the clitoris, like, hey, show me what you like. Then they literally show you. But there's showing you, and then there's somatically feeling it. So I often say, can you show me on my hand? And I get them to do it right here. So very often, are they a circle girl? Are they an up and down girl? Is it a light stroke or is it a firm stroke? So it's very unique to the individual human being. Then I have a menu of things. So it could be, as I mentioned earlier, the Tour de France. They might like that. Or like the Infinite Farm. But there's so many things. This isn't one of them workshops where I want to overload you with a bunch of stuff. There's this one as well. There's lots of different moves. I've invented so many that is literally infinite. Like there's a palm one. It's like tapping. It's like so many things. And then you find out what their favorite ones is. But also you need to like really see what they like, because they've probably been doing the same move to themselves since they were 3. So it's good to know what they like as well, and then add on top of what they like. And then I'm going to teach you the mapping. So finding out the clitoris. The clitoris is like a tiny lingam. You could actually toss it off like this and like do certain things with it. It's really cool. The clitoris is just like the tip of the unicorn horn. And the inside of the clitoris by 1 inch usually, you can feel the G-spot, discovered by a male doctor because women couldn't find it themselves apparently. Dr. Gothenburg or somebody like that. He was like, this is my spot. So, oh, what a life we live in. So the G-spot is like rigid, like the roof of your tongue, roof of your mouth. You can feel the ridges. So it's like a spongy type thing, and you will pulse it, go side to side, circular. I'll be guiding you all through this. And then you go a little bit deeper, and it's usually placed halfway between the pubic bone and the belly button. Is the A spot. Anyone know what the A spot is? Heard of the A spot? It's a great spot. Sometimes it's their favorite spot, but they don't even know it exists. This is where the Amrita comes from. This is where female, not ejaculate, but female squirting comes from. Turns out everyone can squirt. Even guys can squirt. I haven't experienced it yet, but I am going on a squirting spa trip with the girls somewhere in Europe, Romania. And we're going on a girls' tour, so I'll be making them squirt, and they're going to make me squirt. It's going to be a like fun little adventure. This is what us, tantrikas get up to in our spare time. So once you discover the A spot, you turn the finger around and you go towards the inside of your tailbone. From the inside, it's very grounding. We call that the Kundalini area. And then you turn around and then you put 2 fingers in, and then you start to feel the cervix, where all your babies came from or coming from. And if you actually start stimulating this and awakening the cervix and start having cervical orgasms, which run up a different nervous system, they call this the holy grail of the orgasms. So the key is to master it, de-armor it, and that gives you a higher possibility, if you're going to have more babies, to have an orgasmic birth. So that's an option for people. I've met these women who have had these orgasmic births, and it's fascinating. And then you bring it all together to the ultimate power move. I call this the Anubis. It looks like the Egyptian god. And you get them in a certain position. This stimulates the whole of the clitoral area. This stimulates the G spot. This stimulates the A spot. This stimulates the cervix. This stimulates the outer labias. So you just press down a little bit before the pubic bone, but obviously you're pregnant, so take care of each other. Also, you don't need to press down as well, but you could do the whirlwind. It's like a circular motion, and then you go underneath the cervix, and you can wobble it around. Then you can bring your whole shoulder and your hips into it. Then you can move like this. I used to do this as a career and a job. I still do, but watch out. You could get repetitive strain injury if you're always doing it. I ended up getting a crack in my neck. I couldn't move my body for 3 years. So, hazards of the trade. I am a fully recovered, burnt out healer. This is why I keep on saying to all the men, please take care of your body. It's your body. You gotta really make sure you're comfortable. They can feel your strain. So it's women literally feel everything. And then we bring it up into the 30 breath, clench and hold, make a wish, and then process and integrate. And we have the share and the closing ritual. Again, it's all systemized. It's all kind of scripted, highly structured, but in the structure, you have the freedom. Organized chaos. Or as I say, organized fun. So that is the ritual itself. I'll be doing a demo now, and then I'll be guiding you through it. The key thing is be playful and curious. There is no right way or wrong way, but there is something that feels good and something that feels uncomfortable. So we're playing to the subtle sensations of pleasure and comfort. Some people might find it uncomfortable on the inside if it's not something that they're used to feeling, because a lot of people concentrate just on the clitoris. Everybody's different, and everyone's got a different relationship to all of these parts of their bodies. And I always suggest people, go on your little awakening journey and learn to unlock your body through de-armoring, through Tantra, through massage, through whatever practices you want, through Bufo or ayahuasca, whatever you want to use. It all leads you to the same place, which is being a bit more chilled. And that's it. So thank you very much. We're going to begin the practice now. Thank you, everybody watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and whatever. And see you for the next one. I think we're going to be doing sex static dance tonight.